Welcome people, welcome to United View and welcome to another stadium tour, another behind the scenes access all areas for Manchester United versus Burnley. I'm here in a cold, wet, windy, rainy, freezing Turf Moor here in Burnley. It wouldn't be any other way if it wasn't like this at Burnley. If this game was in May at the end of the season in the sun and I could be here in shorts and t-shirt, I wouldn't even do it because that's not the real Burnley. We are here at the real Burnley at Turf Moor to give you guys an inside look into Turf Moor and what it's like behind the scenes. We're going to take a look at the dressing rooms, we're going to take a look at the gantry, the dugout, pitch side, you name it, all access areas, maybe even some of the TV studios as well. I can't wait to get in there because a fascinating thing about playing Burnley is we always say it's difficult. Can you do it on it used to be Stoke. Can you do it on a cold, windy night in Stoke? Can you do it going away to Burnley in the wind and the cold? But I want to dive more into that. Why is it such a difficult place to come to? Is it actually away from the team where we know that they're physical, they play 4-4-2, they win aerial duels, they've got big, strong players and they play the Sean Dyche way? Away from that, is there anything to do with the actual stadium when you play Burnley, the surroundings? What is it like back in the backstage and back scenes, backside, back doors? What's it like in there? I want to know that and I want to dive into that. So I know you guys love this type of content. We've done it at Brentford, and even for me it's good to get around, and you guys know what I'm passionate about. I'm about being out there, meeting people in the flesh, and breaking down them barriers. So hopefully we can do that. So make sure you guys smash a like on this video and subscribe if you are new before you've even watched it, because I guarantee you we're going to uncover some stuff that you probably didn't know about Burnley and Turf Moor, and just in general you're just going to enjoy it. It's dope content. Anyway, let's go, let's take a look. Oh yeah, Burnley was in the Europa League. They were, innit? Oh yeah, when did they get to the Europa League? It was like 2 seasons ago, innit? 3 seasons ago, yeah. Look at that, newly independent view special merit award to Burnley Football Club Europa League programmes. Look at their programme for the Europa League, it's all shiny and that. Lovely touch, lovely touch. This is the Burnley press room. Ironically, mugging us off, this is where they scored at Old Trafford a couple of seasons back. That is in there. The infamous Ashley Barnes scoring at Old Trafford. I was at that game as well. Typical celebration from him. But this is where they conduct the post-match and pre-match press conferences. Sean Dyche will take his seat here in the hot seat, as you can see with the branding in behind. This is where Big Dyche will sit, you know, saying that the players are whingers and we need to get on with it. Remember we gave that that press conference a few weeks back when all the games were getting cancelled. It's like, well, you know, they're well looked after. We get on with it, you know. Welcome to Turf Moor in the middle. You've got a little, probably some hot food that will be there, obviously hot drinks. If you look at some of the different pictures, some of the teams that they've had, obviously Joe Hart was here not long ago, forgot about that. Bardsley in there, Ben Mee in there, Tarkowski in there. There you go. Different Chris Wood, obviously he's gone now. Dwight McNeil there, Ashley Barnes scoring against Spurs. There you go. So, some... Yep. And, look at this. Cardboard cutout. I'm trying to see what the date is. Oh, there you go. The 13th of December 2017. They've stormed above Liverpool, Arsenal and Spurs. Burnley are 4th. Look at this. Sam Vokes celebrating there with Ashley Barnes. Burnley beating Stoke 1-0. And they went into 4th place. You know, Burnley are that team, man. They always give you trouble. But anyway, let's go take a look more around Turf Moor. Ooh, I like the no pun. Like let's look more around Turf Moor. Yeah. More. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay, so we're here in probably, well, I'll call it the longest stand here in Turf Moor. And we're going to go up to the gantry. And I'll tell you what, I've done leg day in the gym yesterday, and this is steep. This is steep. So this is where all the commentary will be done. When you're watching your BT Sports or your Sky, well, this game is on BT Sports. This is where your commentating team, your commentary team will be. So if it's Sky, it'll be the likes of Gary Neville and Jamie Carragher and Martin Tyler, etc. And obviously the BT cast will be up here. And as you can see, if you look down towards the pitch, you get a perfect view of everything. You can break it down tactically. You're high up. You're in the gods, yes, but actually tactically you can break down everything you want. You've got all your screens, you've got everything there. I'm not going to uncover these. But these are probably the £90,000 cameras. Josh, you're a cameraman. How much are these like TV cameras?
1 million Zimbabwe dollars.
And what's that in British pounds?
12 billion Zimbabwe dollars. Leave a note for Gary, fam.
No, it's BT. It's BT.
Oh,
who does BT commentary? I don't know. Sorry, BT, if you want me to do any work. I do watch. I'm not just on Sky here. And over here, this is where The Burnley analytic team will sit. They've got their little screen here. I make that about a 5-inch, what did you say? 7-inch screen. You could look at your tactics. They're going to look at the teams setting up. Probably got earpiece in, talking to Sean Dyche, who will be all the way over there in the Burnley bench, which I could just about make out from here. Nice little comfy seats actually. And the press box, which is where we will be, is over the other side as well. But again, you get a great view. And I'm not going to lie, when it's swirling wind like it is now, pretty much pissing down, really cold, really windy, you want to be far back under the cover like this. You don't want to be down the front with the wind coming straight at you. So yeah, decent seats in the house where you can literally see everything. Let's go and check out the rest of the ground. Come on. Okay, so we're going to take a look inside the tunnel. Obviously, we did that at Brentford. And I think the biggest thing about Turf Moor is, you know, everyone says how difficult it is to play here. Everyone says what a tough place it is to go to. But why? Why is it tough? Yes, it's windy, yes, it's cold, and the team's physical, but is it anything to do with the surroundings? What are the players experiencing whilst here at Burnley? Why is it so difficult for the multi-million-pound footballers, the superstars, to come and play at Burnley? And that's what we're going to see. We're going to take a look at the facilities here at Turf Moor. So this is the tunnel. This is where the players will line up. The Burnley players will come out of their home dressing room, which is down there, which we'll go to in a sec. And as you can see, we've got it down here, nice little montage of Burnley FC. The players will walk down here into the tunnel. The shutters are down at the moment, but would obviously normally be up. A little bit of hand sanitizer before you go out and touch the muddy ball and, you know, whatever. And yeah, we'll go out to there. So this is the bit where the players will come out of their dressing room, the home team, and you can see it is quite small, it is quite tight. And, you know, if you look at other stadiums in the Premier League where they're quite big, they're quite expansive, they could be new as well, a lot more space. It is quite a tight gangway as well. So yes, as you can see, you've got the post-match showers and stuff are in here. As you can see, in here, this is there you go, everything is set up. Former away team, there you go, that is in there. The away team would have normally been in there, but they've changed it with their protocols and stuff to just have a bit more space and stuff like that. So that's who's going to be in there. If you keep coming down here, what have we got here? We've got the officials changing room, so we can confirm that the official for tomorrow's game is Mike Dean.
Dean! What are you saying?
It is Mike Dean, so that is where the officials will get changed in here. I tell you what, ice baths. You come to Burnley, you don't need ice baths. You just step out there onto that pitch and be outside in Burnley. That's as cold as you need. You don't need any ice baths. But after the game, win, lose or draw, you know, CR7 will be in there. That's where he's going to be. We go through here. Does say authorised personnel only, but that's us.
We're authorised.
Exactly. Officials' restroom. So when Mike Dean is, you know, getting tired of getting things wrong, or VAR's gone a bit mad, officials' restroom. Let's go in there and get a rest. Imagine that. They don't need a rest at the moment. They need to step it up. That's what needs to be happening. This is where the Burnley players will be. That is the home dressing room inside there. Due to different protocols and stuff, we're not going to go in there, but that's where Sean Dyche's team will be set up as well. We have the tunnel doctor. Always need a doctor on hand. I like that. Nice and safe. Big Dyche, yeah. Big Sean. Big Shauno, yeah. Big Shauno, yeah. 4-4-2, yeah. Sorting it all out. He's got Weghorst. How'd you say it again? Weghorst. Every time I said that, you've got big Weghorst there. Cornet sorted out. Lennon one side. Dwight McNeil on the other. Stevens in the centre. Yeah. Me, Tarkowski, Burnley. Big man. That's the big man's room. That's where Sean Dyche is sorting it out. So that's his office. And here is the anti-doping. So this is where the players will come and get their drugs tests and stuff, which will be pretty routine. Premier League will come and do that, or whoever, the anti-doping agencies come pick players at random, either after the game, sometimes before the game, I suppose. And you've got to get it done. Got to get it done. No cheating. No cheating.
You are a disgrace, and you should be banned and punished.
Well, you know, pack of quavers in the goal, you know. Who was here? I tell you what, who was here last? Ben Foster. So Ben Foster, he's the type of keeper I think is capable of putting a bag of crisps in the goal, in between goal kicks and whatnot when he's got to touch the ball. He's probably having a bag of quavers, and no one's picked up. It got tangled in the net and taken there. As we walk behind the goal, this is actually where the away fans will be as well here at Turf Moor. If you didn't know, I would say a couple of thousand. Would you say a couple of thousand away fans, if that? Yeah? Oh, about 5? close to 3,000, and they will be in this section here. But you get a nice close view when you're in your away section here. Obviously, you guys who you don't come to games and you're not familiar with it, you're standing up the whole time. You know, you do get allocated a seat, but away days, no one sits down. You're standing up. So that's where the away fans will be, and you get a fantastic view. The nets are up, obviously, for the warm-ups. You don't want stray balls going, you know what I'm saying? And Man United will be warming up in this part here as well, with Burnley down the other side, unless they've changed it anytime soon, which I don't think they have since the last time I've come here. And it's just a really open plan, like you said. That's why you get that breeze. That's why you get that wind. Even now, as we're walking and talking, that breeze just coming in is just absolutely freezing. As you can see, the groundsmen here, they're just getting that pitch flat and ready to go, getting their lawnmowers. I mean, I've got a lawnmower at home, and it ain't like that. It ain't like that. It ain't making it nice and trim, but what it does do is get it looking super, super flat. And I know there was issues, obviously, when the game got called off with the snow, maybe without the undersoil heating, but look at the great job that they're doing and how flat it is. It's got the lines in it. There's no excuse for players with bad touches, moaning about things. That playing surface is absolutely spot on. So I don't want to hear any of that. Breaking news. Obviously, there's a spare place on the bench because Donny van der Beek's not here. I've got to call up. This is the Manchester United bench here at Turf Moor. I'll tell you what, I don't know if these are heated seats, because you do need that at Burnley, but these are very, very comfortable. There is no excuse for any substitutes complaining of sore backs. I've got my lumbar support here. I'm very, very snug. And I'll tell you what, this is all right. It's a great view of everything. I'm comfortable. My back's sorted. And this is where Ralph Rangnick and Mike Phelan will definitely be. Darren Fletcher. Yeah,
Keep it simple.
Eric Ramsey or whatever. I heard he got taken off set pieces, so maybe he won't be there. But yeah, this is where the coaching staff will be sat alongside the substitutes bench as well. Who will be in the subs bench? Could Ronaldo possibly be on the subs bench for this game? Could he be on the subs bench, do you reckon? Nah. Cavani? Yeah. Rashford or Elanga? Rashford starting. Sancho we know starting as well. So yeah, Pogba ain't going to be on this as well. So yeah, better not hit my head. But this is the away dugout. So that's where the Man United players will be. If we take a little trip across here, this is where Sean Dyche will be. Sean Dyche is never in there. He's got his lovely Parker jacket on. Yeah, collars up. He'll probably be standing right here on the crest. Yeah. And he'll be barking orders, he'll be giving it this, looking like this. How's that a foul? How's that not a foul? Let's get a long throw in there. Get the ball in the box, Dwight McNeil or Lennon playing on the right, whip that in. That's where Sean Dyche will be, but this is where the Burnley players will be as well, and this is theirs. And to be fair, it's exactly the same. There's no like preferential treatment. Sometimes you get that in changing rooms where you get the nicer one, and you know, I've played football at a half decent standard, but everyone knows that the away team has the tougher end of the bargain in terms of the dressing rooms, and we'll take a look at where Manchester United changing rooms are just shortly. But the two dugouts are completely exactly the same, and where we were in terms of the gantry, if you look straight up there, right up there, that is where the commentary and stuff is as well. So yeah, nice, it's nice. And they are modernising the stadium. Look, they've even got screens. Old Trafford, yeah, look at us, we've got no screens. Burnley have got screens. They've got one over there and one over there. So why don't we? You know, let's modernise Old Trafford. So now we're on our way to the Manchester United dressing room, which is on the complete other side of the ground to the Burnley one. As you can see, there's the tunnel right there in the far corner. Can you get that, Josh? Yeah, a little bit of a zoom. But it is over there. That is where the tunnel is. And in normal circumstances, pre-COVID, obviously both teams were there, but they've spaced it out with all the restrictions and stuff like that. They've got the little 4G carpet down so the players aren't slipping, you know, all health and safety. And as you can see, the away dressing room is this way, which we're going to go and check out, and the showers are actually that way, which is weird. So we're going to take a trip upstairs here. You know what I mean? So players, like I said, are not slipping. You've got like the little 4G, 5G grass in here. Good for the legs. Good for the legs. Of course, I tell you what, they're getting a warm-up. They don't need to do a warm-up. Imagine doing your warm-up and then coming all the way here. To do that, you're going to be knackered. So we're going to go into Man United change room, the away change room here. And like I said, what I wanted to know, and I wanted to show you guys, why is it difficult to come to Burnley? Is it like a little cabin where it's so small that the players got no room to get changed? Is it freezing and cold in there? Is it like a little tiny cubicle? Let's find out. This is where the Man United players will be getting changed. And as you can see, it's a room. I think they've dropped the word changing, and it's just a room. This is where the Manchester United players and staff will be. Like I said, they've moved it, to be fair to Burnley, because of the protocols. And they've made pretty much, I think when I went to college, my refectory was like this, I think. This is really surreal. I mean, this is not really a changing room, is it? It's not really what you would expect, but this is where they'll be.
Hey, nah.
It's mad.
You know what we do in the change room?
Where would Ronaldo sit? And today's special guest from the United View all the way from not Manchester is Fleck.
I'm going to say he's not sitting down in there. No, I honestly, I think he's going to... he's gonna walk around and light. Let there be light. Let there be light. All the lights on. That's what he will do. But again, there's no excuses that you're definitely not too close to anyone. As you can see, if you pan round, Josh, everything is 2 meters apart. 2 seats there, probably one for your bag and one for each player. And it's it is big. It is big, to be fair. So it isn't like a lot of people would maybe associate coming into Turf Moor as really tight, really cramped, like a Sunday league where you can't really put your boots down, you're stepping on people's toes. In fact, there's actually a lot of space. Is it the usual facilities? No, but I understand we're in a post-COVID era right now, aren't we? And Burnley are doing the best they can to accommodate for that. You got your tea and coffee, I'm sure. Mike Phelan will be over there offering tea and coffee to the players. In here will probably be the manager's room, which is a small little room probably for Ralph and the guys, I'm assuming. If you look out there, hopefully these shutters will be down, because if you live there, you'll be able to see the Man United tactics. And you don't want that, so hopefully these blinds will be shut.
That's from Dyches.
Yeah, probably. A little board on there, but I'm pretty sure the coaching guys will be in here. Like I said, it's just a big show. Well, what's in here? Let's have a look. It's got to be something else. TV, the guys will probably be watching the replays of their scored chances, not missed. And a little treatment room, there you go. Again, hopefully the window will be closed, otherwise everyone can just see the treatment going on. But yeah, in here, little treatment table, couple of little chairs. Hopefully no injuries. I don't want to see Rafael Varane in here or anyone like that. Just everyone just be fit and healthy and be fine. And that is the Manchester United change room. Not much going on in here, to be honest with you. It's a makeshift change room. It's a makeshift area for the players to be able to come and do what they want to do. And like I said, can make fun of it and stuff like that, but actually, if you're being serious, it's post-COVID, isn't it? And you have to do the best with the facilities that you've got. And that's certainly what Burnley are doing. So, here we are in the media suite here at Burnley Football Club, here at Turf Moor. This is the BT studio. This game is going to be live televised on BT Sport. This is the man himself, Mr. Jake Humphrey's seat. Rio will be sat there and a couple of other guests over there as well. Actually, I'm not sure if Jake's here, actually. We'll soon see. But I know Rio's doing commentary on this one as well, and punditry. I think Crouchy is doing it as well. Is it Peter Crouch as well, I think? Yeah, potentially. So we'll find out, but this is where it is. And it's, you know what, you always think it's like a big, huge, massive space with loads going on. And Josh, I don't know if you can just pan round to the side of the ceilings and stuff. You can see, actually, that it's not that big. It's not that big, but, you know, that's what you do. It still looks incredible when you watch it on BT. It still looks incredible when you're watching it on socials and stuff like that. They've got the well-lit screens here and stuff like that. So, yeah, this is the TV side of things. I like it. You've got a great view of Turf Moor out there. Great view of the away end, you know, when we're jumping around after winning. Even though I'm not in the away end tomorrow, but I'll be over there. But you know what I'm saying. And a good view of everything. Good to see. It's good to see. You don't always get a sense of the depth, like when you're watching from home, of what it actually looks like in the studio. It often looks a lot bigger than it is. Same on YouTube, to be fair to you. When you see a lot of YouTube studios and stuff, you might think it's a lot bigger at home.
Really, they're just in the bedroom.
Yeah, exactly. Really, they're just at home. But you can create anything. So it's fantastic to be in here and to see it. They've got loads of little monitors as well, so you can see. That's why they never miss a trick. I'm not going to read through... actually, these are stats, actually. There's nothing confidential there. They're just stats. Look, Wout Weghorst. That's how I said it right first time. Number 9, Holland International, forward, 12 caps, 2 goals, signed from Wolfsburg on January the 31st for a reported fee of 12 million. Takes a number 9 shirt previously worn by Chris Wood. So when you're looking at it from a broadcast perspective, when you're thinking these journalists and the broadcasters might know every single thing that there is, obviously all the stats are put in front of them. Whether it's Rio, whether it's Gary Neville, whether it's whoever, there's a whole lot of fact-finding that gets done and all the stats are put in front of them. And as you can see here, there's a big, thick pile of of stats. So there's no excuse for getting anything wrong, any of the stats wrong. Not like us on YouTube, who just basically make shit up. The credibility sometimes is questioned, but that's what I'm trying to change. It's facts.
I saw it on Twitter. I saw it on Twitter, mate.
Yeah, like the guy that we saw outside Brentford, he was like, yeah, I heard something about you, so I heard it on Twitter. Really? So, but no, the facts are the facts, and I like that. You do need certain facts, especially when you're, you know, working in football broadcasting, which I'm kind of seeing as well. You know, you do need to know what you're talking about. So that's good, especially at that level. It's less opinionated, which is what we do, but more informative, more factual. And that is what you expect of, you know, TV level broadcasting. So good to see that BT are doing their homework. Big up BT and other broadcasters. Anyway, we're going to get out of these guys' ways. Again, the super duper cameras that cost about £90,000 for one. I don't want to knock any of those off. So we will be out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed this part of the tour. So there you have it, man. That is Turf Moor in a nutshell. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I have to say, I expected, especially with the changing room set up, you hear so much things about Turf Moor and why it's so difficult. I expected like a little cabin where all the players are cooped up, and it just wasn't the case. You saw how big it was, although it wasn't a traditional changing room and it was a space. That was probably the thing that surprised me the most. The player surface actually is proper good as well. Obviously, I've been here quite a few times watching United play in terms of being in the away end, but it's not until you get actually up close onto the surface and you realise that actually it is a good solid surface. Yes, it doesn't have underfloor heating, but you know, it's been good. I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed my tour. Big thanks to Burnley. Thanks for giving us the access and welcoming us here at Turf Moor. And you guys at home, man, if you've enjoyed this type of content, if you like this type of content and you want to see more of this type of content, let us know in the comments. Drop your views and your comments in the boxes below. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. And like I said, after seeing how you guys responded to the first one at Brentford, I knew that I had to use some of the connects and start coming to some more grounds. And that's what we're going to be doing. Stretching the landscape, United View, we're expanding, we're growing rapidly, and it's thanks to you guys. And I'll give you my word, I'm not going to stop. I promise I'm going to keep going and keep bringing you guys that A1.
Hey, if you ever go to a stadium, don't let Fleck try and get you to the exit. Yeah? We're trapped in Burnley. Trapped forever, the worst place in the world. Don't let them hear you say that, because you might... Well, now we've walked all the way around, yeah? Thanks, Fleck. Ridiculous. Hey, check this. We're actually... Oh, I'm trapped, it won't open. Oh, it's double trapped, Fleck. If you saw, yeah, there were shutters on the other side. Oh, damn it, I stepped in the same puddle as you. God damn it, Fleck. Hey, this might actually be one of the funniest things that's happened to us. Can you do it on a cold night in Burnley? We're trapped in Burnley. Yeah, go on, Fleck. I dare you to do a knee slide.
I've had money, but I'm getting kicked off.
It's been 5 hours since we've been stuck in Burnley. Just trapped in Turf Moor. I don't think I'm going to make it. Go on without me, Fleck!
In the flesh content, levels are moving up, we are not messing about. Smash the like on the video, subscribe if you lot are new. I am out of it. Peace.